Hi, it's Ben from Rare Monitor, the company that helps life science businesses turn data into deals and achieve higher conversion rates. In this video, I'm going to be telling you more about our training features that we've got in Rare Monitor. We know from the research that we do that practitioners that are trained on particular products are more likely to be loyal to them in the future. So with that in mind, we thought we'd build out a new feature to help people add this into Rare Monitor to understand the impact that training has on their sales performance. So when you go into the platform, just go to the left-hand panel and you can see training courses. In training courses, you've got the ability to add training modules. The training modules ultimately are the content of which you're going to be training different practitioners on your products. To create a module, you just press Create Module, give it a name. So I've given it a name here. Put in the difficulty level. This is quite an interesting one if you want to kind of analyze whether people are more likely to stick to you, whether they've been on an intermediate course or a workshop or masterclass. You can add all that in here. And select the products that are mentioned as part of that course. So you can put in, if it's a specific deep dive into one product or several, you can just add them here on your account and press save. So that's added a new training course onto my account, but what it hasn't necessarily done is put in the events. So if we're running a series of events on this particular course in the future, what I would do is then create a session, select a date in the future when that session is going to happen. So I've just selected a date here. And I also want to put the location where this training event will happen. So listed here are all of the locations we've got in Rare Monitor, but if you can't see it immediately in that drop down, just write the name of it and it will appear. Just add that and save it. So that will then say we're running this particular course at this particular location at this particular time. So when you go and have interactions and engagement with health practitioners as part of your outreach, you can invite them to these courses and add them to the events that we've created in Rare Monitor and therefore understand the impact the training has had on your sales performance. So to add people to that particular course, there's two ways you can do that. You can do that within the training module view itself. So you just click on that particular session and you can see it says Manage Attendees. Click on the attendees and add invites. Now, if you're adding someone from the location where the event is being hosted, you can just simply press the drop down and add someone from there. But if you're actually adding people from a clinic that exists in Rare Monitor that's nearby or another part of the country, you just click on the location, write the name in here. So as you can see, I've just added this one there. And from the list of names that we've got, you just pick the name of the person that's attending and press save. And what that does is it adds that particular individual to that event at that particular time. And post-event, when you press attended, it just logs whether or not they attended the event that you hosted. There's another way in which you can add people, and that's when you're doing a prospecting and you're looking for clinics to outreach. And let's say you've had a good conversation, you invited someone to a training course and they've said yes. You click into that location, click on training, add session, and then just click the module and the date on which that training event happens. And there you go. It's really quite straightforward to add them from there as well. In summary, in this part of this video, I've helped you create training modules and events and shown you how you can add people to courses. As I mentioned, we know this is a really important part of a successful strategy for those in healthcare. So, training is a really important thing to make sure that you're tracking and maintaining, and it's a really simple thing to do in Rare Monitor. If you have any questions, let us know, and please feel free to watch more of the videos that are contained as part of this series. Thanks very much for watching.